It's almost back to school time, and actually tech plays a big role. Tech expert Marc Saltzman in studio.
Yeah, in person, in the flesh.
This is not a hologram.
It's so great to chat with you, Bob, in person. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, because it's been 2 years. I mean, beginning your last appearance in our old studio. Yep. How do you like the new one, by the way?
It is so swank here. I love it. Gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you. But way back when, early days of the pandemic, your last visit, old studio, we were actually wearing, because we're navigating the thing, we were wearing gloves at the time.
We didn't understand, obviously, as a country, what to do with this pandemic. So instead of masking up, we were side by side, breathing the same air, but wearing plastic gloves. But we were fine, right?
Bring it in, give me a hug.
Now we can.
Welcome back to
Morning Live. There you go.
Hey, back to school coming up. Good to have you back. And we love it when you bring in all the goodies.
Yeah, thank you. Obviously, tech plays an important role. Whether you were learning online for the last 2.5 years or hopefully going back to the classroom or a bit of both, I would say a laptop is your most important decision. And I brought with me here this LG Gram. It's the new 2022 model. It's got a battery, believe this or not, up to 25.5 hours.
Wow.
Fantastic. It's super light, as the name suggests, the LG Gram. It's got a 17-inch, please do. It's got a 17-inch ultra-wide anti-glare screen. It's a wide 16:10 aspect ratio. Built-in Alexa. It's got a really large trackpad and comfortable keyboard. Everything you want. It's $1739 to start for the LG Gram. Really great laptop there for really grade 3 and up. And then, speaking of computers, a monitor is great, maybe to keep in your dorm room, especially if it doubles as a gaming monitor.
Right.
This is the I know which you can appreciate.
So it's got to be curved.
It's not just curved, but but fast, right? And gorgeous. So this is the Xiaomi Mi 34-inch ultra-wide curved gaming monitor that has all the bells and whistles. Again, speed is so important. 144 hertz refresh rates. It's got the AMD FreeSync technology, a QWHD resolution, a beautiful monitor, and super widescreen. It's almost like having 2 monitors in one. So great for productivity, yes, but then after your exams, you want to blow off some steam. This is a gorgeous monitor. It's usually $839. I've seen it for as low as $699 on sale from Xiaomi, a really big tech company that's making waves in Canada now.
Okay, that 144 refresh rate, is that kind of the standard we should be looking for?
Yeah, definitely. You want to keep up with those fast-paced games, or else you're going to see stuttering.
Right.
Yeah, so it's really critical.
Yeah, this is something that you introduced, and I guess this is the latest iteration in printing from Epson. Yeah. But the whole concept of the big tanks.
I've been talking about that for years. Yeah. You're right. So out of the box with the EcoTank family of printers, you get up to 2 years worth of ink. So no more nickel and diming for expensive cartridges that don't last and always run out at the worst times. So now these are bottles that you get in the box, and then when it is time to replace them, I bought a pack yesterday for $50 that will last another 2 years, right?
So it's not like you're paying more for the ink either.
Oh no, it's more affordable because these are super tanks. You pay a little bit more for the printer, right? So it's $329 to start. But again, I'd rather have that and not think twice about when my daughter wants to print photos and all that. I used to cringe. Not anymore. It's also a scanner and copier, of course. It's wireless. You can even use your voice to say print line paper, print graph paper. Really wild. So that's Epson EcoTank. And then speaking of printers, I brought with me here this Fujifilm Instax Minilink 2 smartphone printer. So it's a little wireless printer that lets you use your phone to print 2x3-inch film photos that you can decorate your locker with or your dorm room. You can have a lot of fun, put them in your binders, in the back of a smartphone case. So that's my family. I created that one there. Yeah. So yeah, there's a Instax app, and then you can then decorate it with frames, with filters, with emojis, as you can see there, text. There's even an augmented reality feature where if you grab that little printer, which is a little bit bigger than the size of a deck of cards, I'd say, draw a design in the air, and then it magically appears on your photo once it's printed, as you can see here. So it's like a little augmented reality feature called Instax Air, with the A and the R capitalized. It's $129 for that, and then for the printing, for the actual paper, which is really film, it's a 10-pack for $13.99.
Okay.
It's got the ink built in.
Okay. Now, Wi-Fi, home, school, everywhere,
always
so important.
I'm sure a lot of your viewers, if it's been a few years since they've upgraded, they're noticing it bogged down because we have more devices online at the same time.
Right.
So Wi-Fi 6 is the buzzword, and I brought with me here.
And of course, with streaming.
Yeah, and everybody's streaming and 4K video and playing games online. It's putting a lot of pressure on the network, right? So this is a company called D-Link, and it's called the Eagle Pro AI series of routers, range extenders, and what we're seeing here is a mesh system. So great for older homes with concrete walls, or larger homes up to 5,400 square feet. It's $229 for a 3-pack at Amazon.ca for this D-Link mesh system. You place those pucks or hubs in different rooms of your home. It makes a wireless handshake, and now you've got fast and reliable internet, even outside your home. If while the weather's still nice in southwestern Ontario, you can sit outside in your backyard and get your work done from D-Link. Yeah, great stuff.
Okay, very cool. And before we go, this app, where was this app when we needed it?
Pièce de résistance. This is a free app called PhotoMath, and I know where you're going with this because, as the name suggests, you can take a photo of a math problem and it not just solves it for you, but it'll show you how it got to that solution with step-by-step illustrations and tips on mastering math, really any kind of math from grade 5 to grad school and in between. It works with your iPhone or your Android or with a tablet, as you can see here. You just take a photo of the problem and it could be calculus, it could be algebra, trig. I wish I had this because that is one subject that I really struggled with.
Well, that's why we're in TV. We suck at math.
Yeah, you know it. In fact, I got into U of T with language, not math, because I didn't have my, at that time, OAC level math, right?
But this is a free app. How do they monetize it?
Well, so there's an optional premium or paid part. It's an annual subscription that unlocks some extra bells and whistles.
Right.
But the
basic
core
free
functionality is free. And for parents who have to, help their kids with math and they don't understand, which I found that out as well, it's also great because it teaches me how I can help my kids as well. So photomath.com for that.
That's the future right there.
Right. Awesome.
Hey, thanks for sharing all this cool stuff as always.
We're gloveless.
Yeah, gloveless and real in person.
That's awesome.
Marc Saltzman back on Morning Live. We're back after this.
Thank you. That's great.